I'd like
Hi,
to.
Nick and Nick. I'm Gretchen from
Hello. Hey,
ABS-CBN in the Philippines. It's so
how's it going?
lovely to see you both.
Good to
Happy to
see you.
see you.
Well, Nick, I've always been a big fan of Dracula films since I was a kid, and you said your father was a big influence and inspiration in you being exposed to Nosferatu as a kid. Can you share with us how you combined all these elements in portraying Dracula in Renfield?
Well, when you build a character, I think you look at different influences and see how it's been done in the past. If it's been done well, kind of cherry pick from what I liked from Christopher Lee and Frank Langella. And then looking at what's closer to me as an influence, and I couldn't think of a better model than August Coppola because he was extremely handsome, he was elegant, he was eloquent, he knew he was the smartest person of every room he walked into and made sure we knew it. So I thought that was kind of like Dracula, who's been around for 400 or 500 years, and he is the smartest man in the room. So that was a good influence. And also, believe it or not, Anne Bancroft, Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate, I thought her attitude towards Dustin Hoffman's character was very Dracula-esque.
Yeah, and the way she talks, right?
Oh, absolutely. That mid-Atlantic accent that she has in that picture, as well as my father had in real life.
Now, this goes for both of you. For me, this is such a very interesting take on Dracula. It's horror, it's action, but it's also so funny and so gory. And it raises awareness of all kinds of toxic relationships, of codependency and narcissism, and why it's so hard to break the cycle.
Yeah, I think that was what was particularly fun about the script, and what drew us to it was these iconic known characters, but looking at them through a new lens and delving into what their relationship might be, had 100 years on from when we know them in the previous story, and being able to make it very funny, but also hopefully emotional. The core of it is very truthful, what these two characters are going through and experiencing. So that's always a treat as an actor if you can bounce around between different moments of joy and horror and drama. It's a lot of fun to play that.
Specifically as to why is it so hard to break the cycle? You know, the love-hate relationship is the hardest relationship to shake because or to free yourself from, because it's a bit like gambling, a gambling addiction. It's a bit like being at a slot machine and I'm gonna win. I got 4 sevens, jackpot, and then you do it again, you lose everything, and then you get hooked. You can't escape, you can't leave because you don't know if you're gonna get good Dracula or bad Dracula. And that's the same with, I think, narcissistic sociopaths in relationships. You can't shake them.
You both have so much fans in the Philippines. What's your message to your Filipino fans? And can you please tell them why they should not miss the chance of watching Renfield?
Well, first of all, just thank you so much for the support. We appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think they should not miss this film because it's original, it's different, and you get to see Nicolas Cage as Dracula, which is iconic.
And you get to see Nick Hoult completely turn Renfield upside down and reinvent the character with charm, wit, impeccable comedic timing, and vulnerability, which is really new for this character.
Nick, what was it like working with Nicolas Cage?
Oh, it was truly magical, and this movie does not work without him, so we were so lucky to have him because he's someone that brings so much inspiration and wonderful moments to the character. He commits 100% and he gives, so many different varying degrees of Dracula throughout the story. They really are kind of the tent poles throughout this story. So each of those scenes was just a joy for me to be in because I don't think anything becomes more iconic than Dracula and Nick Cage together.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Any chance of you both or either of you coming over to the Philippines and visiting?
I would love to go. I've never been. It's time. I need to
I've
go.
been. It's beautiful.
I want to.
Manila was amazing.
Oh, you've been?
Yeah, I went to Manila and then I went to El Nido. I did my first ever little bit of scuba diving in El Nido. The ocean was beautiful. The food was fantastic. The people were lovely. I love the Philippines. I can't wait to come again.
Sounds divine.
It is great.
Nick, you should come. It's
I
about
want
time.
to. Please, I will.
And last question, how long did it take for you to do your prosthetics, your makeup, into transforming into Dracula?
Well, we had 4 different looks. The Picasso mode, which is what we called it, was the most intensive, and that was about 8 hours in the chair and about 20 pounds of makeup with the face and the body. And then it gradually got less, so 4 hours to 2 hours, so 8, 4, and 2, I think it was.
Well, we're so excited to see this film, and I hope all your fans would enjoy this film all over the world. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure, and have a great day. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us, and I love your pillow, your leopard pillow. Fabulous.
Rawr.
Mr. Renfield, welcome. I am Dracula. You will make a very good assistant.
No! He's evil. We will protect you!
You have the word of the most trusted institution on earth, the Catholic Church. Renfield, your sole purpose in life is to serve me. Now, let's eat.
I just want a normal life again.
God bless you, Mr. Renfield.
Oh, God bless you, nuns.
You're a hero.
Robert Montague Renfield. Let me explain. I work for Dracula.
Count Dracula?
It's the real Dracula!
Some call me the Dark One, others the Lord of Death.
So you bring him people to eat?
Well, I do other stuff.
Like what? Wash his cape?
No, the cape is dry clean only, strictly.
Yeah, I will wear this fly, yeah.
I don't think he's such a bad guy. But you're never really gonna be free until you face him.
I will no longer tolerate abuse. I deserve happiness.
Let me explain something to you, okay? You deserve only suffering. I will unleash an army of death. Everyone you care about will suffer because you betrayed me.
We have to stop him before sunset.
I am enough. I deserve happiness, and I take full charge of my life today.
You know when something crazy happens and someone's like, it's okay, I've seen way worse. Everything I saw you do today is gonna be my way worse.
It's my least favorite part of the job.